Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft tips and tricks, and this is FTB Skies world. So I've been looking at this the overpowered section down here, or the in-game section, if you will, down here, and I noticed that we had this right here, insightful crystal. We're gonna have to do 512 of those. Now if you look these up, they take Bottles of Enchanting. Now you can trade for those. They are available with a trader. I haven't been able to get a cleric that actually sells them, but let's see, if we go back over here, if you look here, the solidification chamber, we could do it in the solidification chamber. We can make Bottles of Enchanting, and it takes just a little bit of experience or essence, any of that stuff, but I've got experience, so I can do that. So let me show you how I set that up. If I go over here to my fluid, you'll notice I'll have fluid XP here in my fluid grid. This is all the stuff I've had: ether gas, fuel, pink slime, liquid meat, latex, and fluid XP. I've been automating the industrial foregoing stuff. But if we go over here, and if we look down there, I've got a external storage down here, and it's set to fluids. And then I always set the priority on these. I don't know that you have to actually do it on the fluids or not. But this is connected to the RS to the refined storage now. And so when we go in here in the fluid, we've got this available that for crafting or whatever we need to do. So what we can do then, very simply, is set up a recipe for it and put it in our system. So, and again, the recipe is pretty straightforward. So if we look at it again, the insightful crystal is just lapis and that with the Bottle of Enchanting. So it's the Bottle of Enchanting that's a bit of a bugaboo here. So what we need to do is create a recipe for this particular guy for the Bottle of Enchanting. And if we go down here, I've got, where do I have it? Oh yeah, it's over here. So I've got my solidification chamber here, and as you can see, I've got the Bottle of Enchanting here. So it's 1 glass bottle and a 1/4 bucket of fluid XP. Now, since the system is hooked up to my XP tank, it's going to go ahead and do that, and then it just pulls it out of here. So let's craft up one of those Bottles of Enchanting. So if we do start, and here we can see it just takes 1 glass bottle and 1 fluid XP. Now I've got a recipe in there for glass bottles, but I'm also getting glass bottles from my mob farm too. So yeah, they're in fact, I think I need to, I think I got them in the system here. Let me pull all those out, make sure they're all in the but you can see I got a recipe for it in there as well. Let me put all these in the in there. So yeah, those are coming out of the mob farm. Actually, that's probably done by now, right? I want to go down there so we could take a look at it. Yeah, so start. Oh, and it's going to craft. It's going to try to craft that. Is it not reading it? I better check to see that. That might not be in my system, or it might not be connected. I added those up there. And yeah, I don't know why is it working? Oh, it is working. It's just going too fast. So, okay, let's do it again. I want to show you how how it works down here. So craft one. Here, let's craft 12 of them. Start and start. Okay, let's get out of there. There we go. Now you can see it's pulling in the fluid, pulling in the bottles. Yeah, it works really well. So what you do is you get your solidification chamber. You know, put your crafter up there and put the recipe in it, because this is a process recipe. You got an importer on the bottom side of it that'll pull them out, and it'll put the fluid. It'll put the right amount of fluid in there for whatever you're crafting. It does it on anything that requires fluid. It'll just put the right amount in there, and then you get your bottles of enchanting, and then we can make the insightful crystal because we got a recipe for that. And it actually requires 512 of them. So, yeah, that's going to be something else. So, if we craft 20 of those, it should just give us, yeah, there it goes. Starts making them. And then if it doesn't have the bottles of enchanting, it'll make those two. Let's look at up here. You can see it's got the emeralds going. It's got the lapis going. It's scheduling 5 bottles of enchanting because I guess, it's still going through those bottles down there. I think there's an upgrade I can get to speed that up. I'll have to do that because, that's definitely going to need to be sped up because I need 512 of those things. But there we go. It's all done. Well, that's it. I just wanted to let you know how you could automate that. I thought that was really interesting. You can trade for it, though. So if you get a trader that has them, that'd probably be the easiest way to do it. But if you can't find the trader, I haven't been able to find a trader that would actually sell them. So I decided just to automate it, and that way I don't have to worry about it. But this gives you an idea on how to automate it. So anyways, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.